Hey, so no one seemed to understand how to do the midsets, so I'm going to explain how I did it last year. So this is drill from last year. This is the stuff that we did for the assignment a few weeks ago. So if we start with set 45 here, and we assume that that is set 1, so that's not going to be a midset. So we'll go to our next dot, and it's 2 inside the side 135, 9.25 in front of the front hash. This one is 2.5 in front of the side 140, and 4.25 behind the front hash. So what we need to do is find the distance side to side between the two dots, and the distance front to back between the two dots, and then split each in half, right? So if this is 4.25 behind the front hash, and this is 9.25 in front, if you add those two numbers together, you get the distance. So if you have a calculator, it makes this really easy. So 9.25 plus 4.25, so that's 13.5 steps front to back between the two dots. Divide that by 2, and then to find out where the coordinate is, whichever one puts that closer to the front hash is what you want to do. So it's going to be in front of the front hash, so we're going to do 9.25 minus, and that turned out to be 6.75. So the midset, so we're going to write our midset here. So the front to back on that is 2.5 in front of the front hash. And then our side to side, so we're 2 inside the side 135, and then 2.5 inside the side 140. So there's going to be, so to get to the 40-yard line from here, if we're 2 in from the 35, it means there's going to be 6 more steps to get to the 40, and then 2.5 more to get 2.5 inside the 40, right? Because they're both on side 1. So it's going to be 6 plus 2.5. That's 8.5. Divide that by 2, and that is 4.25. So now this would be 6.25 inside the side 135, but that puts it on the wrong side of splitting to make it readable. So I'm going to subtract 6.25 from 8. That gives us 1.75, so we're going to be 1.75 outside of the side 140. So I hope that helps anyone who was confused.